Hey, it's your boy Xavier Grice coming to you once again. But today I'm not doing my simple thoughts thing. It's just some stuff I had on my mind. Thursday I went up there and seen my oldest son graduate Army boot camp. Just so proud of him. He got out of these streets. He got goals he wants to accomplish. He looked out on that field. You seen all those young men and women, that's out there trying to do something right, doing the positive thing. They got away from these streets, got away from these bad influences. They disciplined now. They got manners. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, with that being said, my son, along with all those other young men and women, they did the right thing. But we have so many that are not doing the right thing, that are just falling away by the wayside, because some of them don't have somebody behind them telling them to do the right thing. Some of them do have a good home, a good family, people telling them to do the right thing, but they just got influenced by their friends, by what they see other people doing. See, we need to change that. We need to catch them younger, at a young age, and instill, some right, values in their life. But we too, as parents, or you as future parents, need to think about what we're teaching these kids. When you see somebody with a newborn or a 1-year-old walking around and the kid has on Jordans and can't even walk, now who are those shoes for? At that age, the kid doesn't know the value of money. They don't have nothing, they don't value materialistic types things like clothes, shoes, cars, none of that stuff. What is that really saying? That is saying that you or me or whoever it is as a parent, we trying to impress somebody else by putting these high-dollar shoes on a child that can't even walk. Now that child gets a little older and go to walking and talking, it sees you putting value on that, and now that child values itself by what it has on, by not, it don't value itself about the morals and values that you teach them. It values themselves by, I gotta have on these nice shoes, I got to have on this kind of pants, I gotta have this shirt. Back when we were growing up, we didn't have a lot of the stuff that they have now, access to, like internet, cell phone, stuff like that. Now the kids, I gotta have a cell phone, I got to have this. The latest trend that was just had that everybody got to have for Christmas, I gotta have a hoverboard. Those type of behaviors are learned and taught. You're not born saying that kind of stuff or acting like that. We got to get back to getting these kids at a young age, making sure they say yes ma'am, no ma'am. Stop using the N word. You listening to these rappers and these other people in the street, and now y'all saying the N word like it don't mean nothing. But then you want to be on Facebook in fight videos, want to fight somebody of a different race because they called you the N word when you call each other the N word 1,000 times a day. It don't make any sense. That's just like now, you see people out here now, somebody doing dirt get locked up. Everybody around here hollering and screaming. Then they talking about free my N. Why? Why? Free him. What's wrong with that picture? One, he was doing dirt. His name didn't just pop up in the freaking lottery and they went and got him and locked him up. He done something. He broke the law some kind of way to be put in jail. Like I say, the lottery goes on Wednesday and Saturday. That little ball, them little balls pop up, it don't spell your name for the police to come get you. You done something. You was on probation, you had a warrant, You broke the law. You did something. And then that's the free part. That's gone. That you done something you weren't supposed to. Now, my end. We don't have no other race talking about, let's say, free my wetback, free my spit, free my Jew, free my cracker. Those are derogatory words for other races. But you don't hear them saying that when somebody get locked up. But why are we saying that, putting it on shirts? One, you need to get out of the mindset of using that word, because your ancestors got beat, killed, all kind of disrespectful acts brought onto them along with that word. And now you using it like it ain't nothing. That's disrespecting yourself and disrespecting everybody that came before you. 2, stop doing what you ain't supposed to do. There's a lot of ways to get what you want in life. Just like this cell phone that I'm recording this video on. All of y'all probably got them. I know you do, because you're on Instagram, Facebook, Flippergram, Periscope, Twitter, all that. And if you can get on all that, you can Google, you do all that stuff. You got knowledge at the fingertips, these right here, and you ain't even using it, or you using it for the wrong thing. Look at this crazy dude here. You gang banging, you go in another neighborhood, you filming on the video just like me, and you get shot. What kind of ignorant mess is that? For one, you in a gang, then you want to go to another gang territory, or where they like to hang out at, videotaping it like you Superman. And now you sit, I don't even know if he dead or not. But that's the kind of ignorant stuff that we putting all on the internet. Fight videos, all kind of craziness. Won't you use this technology to get your freaking education? And if you can't say you can't afford to get your, they got grants, all kind of ways for you to get your education. You can go out there and get a job. It might take you longer than somebody else, but you can do it. Take 1 or 2 classes at a time. I got college credits, but I'm trying to go back and finish up mine myself. So I can say I got a piece of paper on the wall. It might not be a bachelor, but I can at least go back and get my associates. That's something. You can do something. If you can't go in the military, you can do a whole lot of other things besides hanging out here on these streets, listening to all these street philosophers, not working, and then going to jail. Then you want to holler about free my what? That's ignorant. That is straight up ignorant. Going to jail ain't no rite of passage to adulthood. I don't know where y'all get that from. Ain't nothing cool about going to jail. Nothing. You out here in these streets thinking you bad. Oh, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm the man. I'm the woman. I'm this and that. I'm this and that. And can't nobody tell me nothing. I do what I want to do. Guess what? When you go to jail, now somebody tell you what to do every minute of the day. They tell you when you can go to the bathroom. They tell you when you can eat. They tell you when to go to sleep. They tell you when to get up. They tell you how to make your bed. They tell you what clothes you can put on. They tell you when you can brush your teeth, whether or not you can watch TV, whether or not you can read a book. So what's so great about doing that? You out in the street doing wrong, saying can't nobody tell you what to do, but you're going to go to prison and somebody going to tell you what to do all the freaking time. Get out that mentality because it's not going to get you anywhere in life. Study, acquire knowledge, go out there and work. If you got children, be in your children's life. Take care of your children. Go to their events. Sign them up in the sports. Let them learn a little discipline. Teach them discipline yourself. Teach them morals yourself. There's an old saying that say, it used to take a village to raise a child. That don't happen no more because we done got in this mindset, can't nobody tell my child, I don't want you telling my child this. Are you on? Don't nobody put their hands on my child, this and that. But then you let them go, but you don't want nobody to tell them that. You don't want the teachers to discipline. You're mad at the coaches discipline. If somebody seen them doing work, doing dirt, or doing wrong, they come tell you, now you got your butt on your shoulder. Now guess what? All that want nobody to stop your child from doing wrong. Gonna end up having your child in the grave. Now you sitting around here looking crazy because he done got in the street and somebody else's child done shot and killed him. Or you sitting around going to visitation with him wearing blue. All because you didn't want nobody else to help you discipline your child when he was doing wrong. You are working. Most of us are single parent. You're a single parent. You might be divorced. Even if you are together, in this day and time, it takes two people to work. And if you by yourself, you probably working more than one job. You can't always be there. Somebody's going to have to be there when you are not, to make sure your child or your children are doing the right thing. And if you don't let somebody help you, they gonna get away from you because you ain't over there. You doing your part as much as you can by working, providing for them, this and that. But when you ain't there, you need to have somebody else that can step in. Maybe a neighbor, a cousin, a friend, a football coach, basketball coach, somebody you can trust that you know is going to make sure your child ain't doing wrong. And that will be able to discipline your child. Because kids that don't have consequences or don't fear consequences, they just going to run them up. All that timeout crap, no. Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's what they said. There's a difference between correcting a child and abusing a child. And we all know the difference between that. And all these psychologists and psychiatrists is trying to tell people how to raise their children, and they don't even have children themselves. Why y'all listening to these people? Why are you telling a child that's doing wrong to go stand in the corner? What is he doing? What are you doing? You know what he's doing? He's standing in that corner thinking about the next thing he gonna do wrong. Why? Because he know his punishment is gonna be to come stand in this corner. What kind of fear he got of going standing in the corner for 5 minutes or 10 minutes? None. That ain't no consequence to him or her. They just thinking about the next thing they gonna do wrong. We got to get back to where you can discipline your child. Nowadays, everybody's in everybody else's business too. Like I said, you still need people in your life. It takes a village to raise a child. But we still don't, there's a difference between that and people just being all off in somebody else's business for no reason. See, a lot of things ain't black and white. You gotta kind of, it's a gray area. And that gray area gets a lot of us messed up because people overextend, outreach their bounds. But I just had these few things on my mind. And it's just like we got to stop and get these kids, rein these kids back in. Get them at a younger age. You know, let them know it's consequences for your action. You can tell them all day that they're going to go to jail or dead, and some of them don't even fear that. And that's sad that they spend a majority of their life locked up or in and out of jail. Then they raising kids and they doing the same freaking thing. Because that's all, that cycle has to be broken. It has to be broken. We're not going to survive if we can't break the freaking cycle. Like I said, I was just up there at my son's graduation from Army boot camp. You know, we proud of him. You know, he decided we couldn't afford to send him to college. You know what I'm saying? He go in the Army, they gonna pay for his schooling. He get paid. You know, he get benefits. He learns a little bit more discipline. He learns how to be more responsible, and he get his education. You know what I'm saying? You know it. So that's a win-win right there. But he could have just as easily took the wrong road, like so many of them that don't want to work. They think everybody should just give them something for nothing. Go out here and hang out in the street, drop out of school, don't want to get an education, thinking they all gonna be the next big time rapper. Want to see the nice, all these fancy, I ain't gonna say fancy cars, all those souped up cars and rims and gold in your mouth and jewelry and hanging in the club making it rain and all that stuff. That is nonsense right there. That is complete utter nonsense. You need to stop doing that ignorant stuff. Because, for one, all that illegal money you making, you just turning around just giving it away. You ain't even investing it in nothing. You ain't buying nothing that you can have because you ain't got no job. When it's time to pay taxes, how you gonna pay taxes? How you gonna show the government you own this when you ain't got no job? Where that money come from? And it can be done. Don't say you can't work and get your education and get the same thing you getting with that illegal drug money. You can get with legal money by using this right here, getting your education, networking with the right people. You can do the same way you network to get drugs and sell drugs. You can network with the right people to build your life, to get a house, to get your car, to get your career going. It's the same thing, except for one of them is the legal way, one of them is the illegal way. Which one you want to get? Legal way, you can sleep good at night. The illegal way, you worried about somebody busting up in your house. Whether it be your homeboy, your friend, because a lot of them go to the grave because their homeboy, they got jealous of what they got and knocked them off. Now, if you ain't worried about the man next to you, you still got to worry about the police. So why you want to be like, well, you can't even sleep good at night? Worried about something to happen to you, or worried about something to happen to your family in the house because of what you out here doing in the street. Do the right thing. Get your education. Network the right way. Change your way of thinking. We are not niggas. Quit using that word. Quit going to jail. Quit breaking the law. Just do the right thing and live your life. That's all I'm trying to say. Do the right thing and just live your life. All right, this is your boy Xavier Grice. I'm done venting for the day. I'll holler at you. Peace.